You know, I'm not quite sure, but if I remove that fantastic fan, then I go up on the roof and I take that Max Air vent cover off, perhaps the jolly old elf could squeeze through that hole right there. Because I have no idea how Santa Claus is going to get into my RV. And if he can't get into my RV, he can't bring me toys. And I love my toys. In fact, I'm going to introduce you to some of my favorite toys right after we roll the brand new 2020 RV Underway logo. Welcome aboard. I'm Ricky from RV Underway. You know, it's been said many, many times that I am God's gift to women.
Ricky, nobody's ever said anything like that about you.
Well, that's not entirely true. I think I've heard it said once or twice, at least once. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to be checking in with Miss Barbara and get an update on her surgery and her recovery. She's doing fine. We'll check in with her. We've also got a contest going on in this video. Watch to the very end and you'll have your chance to win a Gander RV Camping World $25 gift card just in time for Christmas, okay? So watch to the very end and you'll have your chance to win. Before we get into the video though, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel if you're not already a subscriber. Click on that big red button, click the bell so you'll be notified when new content is available, and also give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And share our videos. We certainly would appreciate it. All right, now I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of my favorite toys. These are not always RV specific toys. These are just toys I like to carry with me when we do go out in the RV. I love to have them around. They're in no particular order, so we're going to jump right into it with one of my favorite toys, my Verizon Jetpack. I go nowhere without my Verizon Jetpack. Perhaps Santa Claus is going to bring me a Togo for Christmas, but in the meantime, it's me and the Verizon Jetpack and this nifty little MIMO antenna, which always boosts my signal anywhere from 35 to 50%, depending on where we are. They work very good in concert with one another. Check them out, a Verizon Jetpack and the MIMO, some of my favorite toys. Now, as with most of you, video is very important as well as audio, so a lot of my toys are video and audio toys. And we're going to start off with a brand new purchase. I got this for myself about a month ago. This is the Canon EOS M50, and I don't know exactly how to use this thing. There's a lot of bells and whistles to it, and I've watched a bunch of videos, but I'm getting to know it, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. This one happens to have the kit lens, the 15 to 45 millimeter. I also have the 55 to 200 millimeter lens that came as a kit. I got these from B&H Photo, but you can also get them on Amazon. I'll have a link to them below in the comments. Another one of my favorite toys is my Hero 5 Black from GoPro. This is an incredible tool, and I use it a lot when we're doing trail walk-arounds at the campgrounds. Now, if I'm going to put a camera in peril or in harm's way, I'm going to use my $35, $40 Asian GoPro ripoff. This is a Sincam right here. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. But they're great little cameras. Get 2 or 3 of these and get some suction cup mounts so you can put them outside the RV and underneath the RV. And if one of them happens to come off and you lose it, better than losing your GoPro, right? These are great little cameras to have around. You can mount them just about anywhere and catch those incredible shots. Now, you know I'm kind of particular to sound. I'm a sound guy. If you haven't already, watch my Black Friday radio station tour. I'll link it right up here. But here is one of my favorite toys. This is the Tascam 4-channel mixer. It'll mount on your tripod and then you can mount your camera on top. It has 4 inputs. It's got 2 XLR and phono inputs, and then it's got a multi-port input so you can plug it right into your camera and you get audio out of the camera or send audio into the camera. Micro SD card for huge storage. It is feature loaded and runs off of AA batteries. So just keep a bunch of AA batteries in your camera bag or your kit bag and you're ready to go. One of my favorite toys, the Tascam 4-channel mixer. Another toy that I absolutely love, and I use it with my GoPro and my Sincams, it is the Feiyu Tech stabilizing gimbal. This one has the phone mount and the tripod. I love using this around the campgrounds. It stabilizes our walk around, or if you're driving around. Great shots with this Feiyu Tech stabilizing gimbal, and I'll put a link to this in the comments below. Moving on to another one of my favorite toys, the Roku Tech VideoMicro. It is simply a high-quality microphone, and it's small in stature, and I've got the dead cat on it now, and it plugs into your phone or it plugs into your camera and gives you some terrific audio. And with the muffler on here, then it cuts down on your wind noise and it gives you great audio. The Roku VideoMicro. Now, I showed you the Feiyu Tech stabilizer. I have a lot of tripods as well, including the one I'm filming on right now, which is a Zoom, a very high quality tripod, and it converts into a monopod very easily. I also like my little Gorilla Pod ripoff here. I can use this for selfies. I can stand it up. I can wrap it around a fence post and get a great shot. Another one of my favorite toys. Hello, Governor. I'm giving you an introduction to some of my favorite toys. These are not RV specific toys, just toys I like to carry on the road when I'm out RVing. If you would please click on that like button, I certainly would appreciate it. Lights, you gotta have lights. I've got a bunch of these in my lighting case. They're rechargeable and you can dial the intensity up or down. Got to have lights, love the lights. And where would we be without power? One of my favorite toys, my power bank. I recharge this. It's a rechargeable battery. It has a nifty little cradle here, so you can put your iPad or your phone in there. And it also has a 5-volt 1 amp output and a 5-volt 2.1 amp output for smartphones and tablets, and a great little light, which I have no idea what this is for. But now would be a great time to get an update from Miss Barbara.
Hello, RVU crew. Ricky's been telling me in the comments that you guys have been asking about me, and I really appreciate your concern and your thoughts and your prayers. I'm doing quite well. I'm really pleased with the work that I've had done so far. I had my eyes taken care of. The stitches came out on Wednesday, and let me give you a close shot here real quick. I'm not ashamed. There you go. See? A little bit of stitches, redness still here, a little swelling. This eye's a little bit more swollen because it had an inside stitch right in here. So that's why the eyes are a little bit different right now. It's going to take this one a little bit longer to get rid of the swelling and the heal. And the eyebrows, of course, have been done. But one of the amazing things about all this is right after I had my stitches taken out this past Wednesday, I had gone to Fort Rucker. I had to get some prescriptions filled, and I was at the commissary. Girl at the register saw me wearing my glasses. I didn't want to scare little children, you know, because it was still pretty gruesome. So she asked me to take my glasses off, and she looks at my face. She says, "How long has it been?" I said, "Well, a week. The stitches came out today." And she looks a little closer, and she said, Dr. Bryant did a good job." It's amazing. Somebody from another section of town could look at my face and know exactly which doctor did the procedure. Eye Center South did a great job. I'm really pleased with what Dr. Bryant did. And again, I thank you so much for your concern, your prayers, your comments. Thank you again, and look forward to continued healing process and to get right in front of the camera a little more often than I'm doing right now. God bless you all, and we'll see you again.
Thank you, Miss Barbara. Y'all know what this is. Another one of my favorite toys, our teleprompter. Put the phone or the iPad up front, got your shroud here, then you got your rails with your mount. Put a cell phone up here, or mount your camera. Up and down, side to side, back and forth, get it situated just the way you like it. If you're doing any narration type work, an invaluable tool and one of my favorite toys. When I'm editing and Miss Barbara is trying to sleep, I always turn to my nifty passive Sennheiser headphones. But I also like my old fallbacks. These are my Sony noise canceling headphones. I've had these around since my days on the road when I flew a lot. Get on the plane, slap these on, turn it on, and drift away. One of my favorite toys. All right, I guess it is time to address the 32-inch elephant in the room. Our Roku TV. It's made by TCL. It has everything we need, including Netflix and Prime and Hulu and Sling and Roku. It has it all. We also have Dish Network with a satellite, so we're pretty much hooked up when we go out. I know some people call it glamping, but Miss Barbara loves to watch TV, and I like Prime and Netflix as well. We like it so much that I went out and bought another one. We're gonna be mounting it back in the bedroom. I got a bracket coming in Monday that will allow me to drop it down to 90 degrees and secure it, and then fold it back up with the roof and go ahead and put a pin in there and secure it when we travel. We love our Roku TV. Again, one of my favorite toys. My next group of toys are all musical toys. When Miss Barbara is back there asleep, or perhaps we're sitting outside and it's quiet time, I like to bring out the classical guitar. Some people call it a Spanish guitar. It has nylon strings and a wide neck, and it's easy to play, and I can play it soft and enjoy it. But when folks get around the campfire, we want to step it up a notch. I go and get the Tascam. This is an ES241 Charlie for all you guitar geeks out there. I bought this guitar well over 30 years ago when I was stationed up at submarine school in New London, Connecticut, and I named it Barbara. And I love this guitar. It's got a great sound, and when we're out around the campfire, we pass the guitar around, and it has resulted in some of the most cherished memories we have around the campfire camping out. We love our music, one of my favorite toys. But maybe there's already a guitar or two around the campfire. You need some percussion. Well, you need my next favorite toy. This is a Cajon. It's got a resonant hole and a snare inside, and it's made out of birch or spruce. It's a resonant wood, and you sit on this, put your tailbone right there, and you sit on it. This is your drum set. Of course, you got to be easy on it. You can make a lot of noise with this, so you have to keep it down. Don't want to disturb the other campers. But when you're having that good time around the campfire and you need a little added percussion, one of my favorite toys, the Cajon. And don't you love that old tall ship motif on there? It's beautiful. And rounding out my favorite musical toys, I told you that Alexa is probably one of my favorites. I can get just about anything through Spotify or through Amazon Music on my Alexa. But for speakers, I like the Monster Glow 2 Lantern Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, it's a Bluetooth speaker, but it's also a lantern. There's LED lights in there. You can choose the color. You can hang them on either side of your awning. They are great. I don't think they make this model anymore, but there are some great models available through Monster, and I can't say enough good things about the company. I'll put a link in the comments below to the Monster website. Go check these out. They are great speakers. Okay, I gotta be honest with you. This video is about done. See what I did there? Honest. Anyway. A review of my favorite toys would not be complete without my go-to drone, the Standard 3 from DJI 2.7K camera. I love this drone. I call it Franken drone. I have crashed this drone in a major way multiple times, 5 or 6. I've replaced the camera, the gimbal, the motherboard inside, the servos, all of the propellers, the legs, all of the antennas. I've replaced it all several times, but it keeps coming through for me. I love this drone. Yeah, one day maybe a Mavic or a Mavic Mini with 4K. I'd love to have 4K, but for right now, for what I do, as long as the airspace allows it, I'm gonna be flying my drone, one of my favorite toys. Now, this isn't all my toys. This is just a few I decided to show you. I got toys stuck away in nooks and crannies all over this RV. But one of our latest acquisitions is what I'll close out with. This is the iPad 128 gigabyte 7th generation Wi-Fi and cellular. We were working off of a 2nd generation iPad, me and Miss Barbara, and it just wasn't cutting it anymore. We couldn't download the apps we needed, so we had to bump it up, and FedEx actually just dropped this off yesterday. As you can see, it has not even been opened yet. So this weekend, we're gonna enjoy getting into this new iPad and figuring it out. So that is the last of my favorite toys for this video. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, click on that big red button and click the bell to be notified whenever new content is available. And please share our content. It's how we grow, and we certainly would appreciate it. I'm also going to put that link down in the comments below where you can go and send a care package or a letter or a card to a service member who will spend the holidays away from their family or loved ones. It'll do them a lot of good, and it'll do you a lot of good as well. I'll put the link in the comments below. All right, now to the contest. It's fairly simple, I think. All you have to do is watch this video and count up the number of wardrobe changes you saw. Only on me, not around me. Only on me, hats, ties, whatever you saw. And I got a hint for you. The golden bow was a wardrobe change. So count up all the wardrobe changes and put that answer in the comments below. And me and Miss Barbara in 1 week's time will draw a winner from all the correct answers and award that Gander RV Camping World $25 gift card before the holidays. We do hope to get it to you before Christmas. And with that, a very Merry Christmas and the best of 2020 to you and your family. And good RVing, safe RVing. God bless you. And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas.